here tonight.
And now the opening lineup for Boston. Hayward at small forward with Tatum at the 4. Walker and Brown, they're manning the backcourt. And it's Tice in at the 5 down low. And for Toronto, Anunoby and Siakam in at the forward slots. Fred VanVleet out there with Lowry, and it's Ibaka in at the 5 spot. Well, the Raptors' Nick Nurse winning an NBA title in his first season. Greg is an NBA head coach.
The first time a head coach who'd also helmed a team in a foreign league has won it. Nurse often reminisces fondly on those days coaching in Europe. And this summer, he was entrusted with coaching the Canadian national team at the FIBA World Cup.
Now Walker, following the miss by Kyle Lowry from deep. Hayward finds Brown. High post try. It's good.
And with a guy like Hayward, I mean, you can forget the analytics. The mid-range jumper, I mean, it's a good shot for him.
Lowry deciding where to go with it here. Here's Siakam. That one goes. Count it.
Yeah, going hard to the rack, making a statement here early on.
Yeah, GA, I mean, great look, high percentage shot. That's the efficiency you're looking to establish.
Now here's Walker. On the wing, Brown, covered by VanVleet. Brown, good.
Oh, you love the level of concentration Brown maintains. I mean, taking the hit well and finishing in style.
And here's Lowry. He'll bring it up for the Toronto Raptors. Ibaka, the pass to Lowry. The 3 ball, nailed from three-point land.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Lowry's gone 1 of 2, shooting from 3. And Walker kicks to Hayward. Brown the pass to Hayward. Rob, unhindered, going all the way. Anunoby, good.
And you can't afford to lose Anunoby in transition. As soon as he has a step on you, it's over.
Outside, Walker. Pass to Tatum. Lets the 3 fly. It's hauled in by the Raptors.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Siakam misses.
He doesn't get the finish, but the D's got to be quicker to rotate and stop him from getting to the rim.
And Tatum the bucket on the assist by Brown.
3 for 4 from the field to start the game. They'll take that.
Inside, Ibaka, and Ibaka slams it in.
Yeah, just the length and explosiveness. Ibaka is a true force at the rim.
Here's Walker. The rebound by Ibaka. Raptors leading by 3. Floats it up there for Siakam.
My goodness. Save that one. I want to see that again.
Me too. Just absolutely beautiful. And it's Walker with the ball, bringing it up for the Celtics. Their last encounter was in Boston.
Well, if they want to avoid the outcome of that first meeting, they'll need to be stronger on the glass. They were completely outmatched in the last one.
They needed more fire and intensity tonight. Even if they don't win the battle of the boards, they have to put up a fight.
And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Walker against Lowry. Out to Ibaka. Lets it go with a 3. And again, Toronto with the triple.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Brown the pass to Tice. To the inside. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Well, you have to give credit to Kemba Walker, who has always found ways to improve his game year after year. Has worked on that shot and tool set enough where he can now be a handful to defend for any guard.
The Celtics shooting their first free throws of the game.
And how about as a group, 80% on the season, one of their best attributes.
2.
And he makes the first. And with Walker, as he has progressed as a player, Greg, so has his leadership.
And Kemba has been a natural leader for so long during his time. When your leader puts in the work that Kemba does, it has to inspire the rest of that roster.
And so Walker nails both of them.
Oh, he's never rattled at the stripe. Always has that nice soft touch on his free throws.
Here we go. Get it going.
Now here's Van Vliet. He's covered by Brown. With some arc, Van Vliet can't get it to go.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
Brown kicks to Walker.
Pick up your man.
Pass to Hayward. There's Brown with the three. Sinks the triple. Brown's got 5 now.
Well, how about the quickness of that release? Brown just draining that catch-and-shoot jumper with ease.
Lowry passes to Anunoby. Back to Lowry. Some nice ball movement here by the Raptors. Shot clock at 6. Ibaka, no luck. The Celtics have gone 5 of 7 today so far. Nice shooting to get this game underway. Brown kicks to Walker. It's Brown on the wing. Outside, Walker. Tice passes to Walker.
Now, let's take a quick look at the numbers for Gordon Hayward. He's right around 17 points a night, 6 rebounds, and 4 assists. To have a scorer like him consistently deliver you points makes such a big difference for a team.
Yeah, it gives you something you really can rely on going into every game. And you can also work off of him to look to create for others.
Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead. Well, Chris, as we wind toward the end of the regular season, what do you notice as an analyst that you didn't notice when you were playing?
Wow, I think what I didn't notice when I was playing was everything that goes on around the arena. Now I get to the games a couple of hours early. I get to interact with fans. I get to see game productions. The business of basketball, just how much everyone loves the game, from Adam Silver down to someone at the concession stands at the arena, how it really is a community and a family. Because when I was in Sacramento, I'm just playing for Sacramento. I didn't realize how many people in New York and Detroit and other places supported not only us in Sacramento, but their home teams, and just seeing how passionate everyone in the business of basketball, how passionate they are. And that's just something awesome to be a part of. You can learn a lot by watching him operate in their offense.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Davis against Walker. Davis, the pass to Anunoby. Looking to end the run. Gordon Hayward comes up with the rebound. Celtics leading by 3. Here's Brown. Lays it up and banks it in. Brown's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
I love Hayward's activity and anticipation, and then the precision pass.
So, timeout called here, the first for Toronto.
Out of Wheeler High School in Georgia, Jaylen Brown was ranked 2nd in the class of 2015 after Ben Simmons. All the powerhouses came calling. He went the unexpected route, choosing UC Berkeley.
This break gives us a chance to see the league's best fast break teams in the second half of the season. They've really ramped up the energy. Number 1, the Raptors.
You know, the NBA season is a marathon, but the way they played since the break, man, they're running a sprint. How about that transition offense?
Here's Anunoby. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 11 points a game. Here's Siakam. And Siakam throws it down.
Oh, the bounce pass is the ticket there. Very nice assist.
Now here's Walker. He's guarded closely. To the left side wing. The three. And it's Toronto with the rebound.
The defense has done a good job of forcing him into tough shots this quarter.
Anunoby kicks to Siakam. Van Vliet looking around. Passes it to Anunoby. The floater. It's hauled in by Brown.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
Well, that's why he's out there right now. In situations like this, he stands tall to prevent points. But the D didn't do a good enough job on him. He can be an ace when he gets a good look at three.
And here is Van Vliet after Gordon Hayward hitting the three. Here's Siakam. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two.
And the most improved player in the league last season, Pascal Siakam, got better in every statistical category.
And it's those diamond-in-the-rough players that so often elevate the top teams. And, Greg, that's what the Raptors found in Pascal Siakam.
No doubt. The 27th pick back in 2016, now a full-time starter on a rookie contract, just over $2 million this season.
Shots.
He is due for a big raise.
Free throw good, Siakam. Some changes for Toronto. Marcus All's checked in for Ibaka. Hollis Jefferson comes in for OG Anunoby. And Norman Powell subbed in for Fred Van Vliet. Then for the Celtics, Cantor checked in for Daniel Tice. Smart comes in for Gordon Hayward. And Brad Wanamaker subbed in for Kemba Walker. Siakam hits them both. Chris, a lot of teams have players that set exceptional screens. And that doesn't really show up in the statistics and the pages we get, does it?
No, it doesn't. But I tell you what, there was a survey done asking some of the players who sets the best screens, and it was unanimous. It was Mr. Adams out there in OKC. Not only does he set screens, but when he sets screens, he cuts to the basket so hard that usually he'll get the offensive rebound. That's why he was second in offensive rebounding in this league. But when you talk about rebounding and setting screens, you got to look at Drummond, Al Horford. I mean, some really good guys that'll get you space.
Boy, those are good numbers and good names you rattle off there. And stolen by Siakam. Outside, Davis. Here's Hollis Jefferson. And no good. Now Boston takes it the other way. This game coming after a loss against the Bucks. Wanamaker looking over the floor. Lets a floater go. Raptors trail by 4. And here is Powell. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Here's Siakam. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. And the foul goes against Boston. And the Celtics rebounding well this summer. From the loss of Kyrie Irving and Al Horford, Kemba Walker possibly a better fit for this team.
And with their young core, understandable that they didn't want to extend Horford out to age 37. A revamped roster, but I think they remain a contender in the East.
Free throw good, Siakam. Siakam hits them both. And so Wanamaker will bring it up for Boston. And the pass to Cantor. Tatum on the wing. 6 on the shot clock. Powell with the steal. And here we go with Davis heading to the hoop. And it's Davis with the jam.
And it almost feels like 2 buckets coming off the steal like it did.
Here's Wanamaker. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. Gasol with the steal. Fast break. Here come the Raptors. It's blocked.
The long arm of the law. Tatum prohibiting that shot from ever having a chance.
Right side Gasol. And they double up Gasol. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Smart dishes to Tatum. 1:33 left here in the first quarter. Can they get it? And Smart with the basket on the assist from Enes Kanter.
Showing his range. Smart spacing the floor.
Smart against Powell. Pass to Siakam. Knocks it loose, and that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Tatum.
All right, a chance to check out stats for Marcus Smart.
He showed up every night and some noteworthy performances over the last month, putting up about 18 points per, 5 assists, and 5 rebounds. To have a scorer like him consistently deliver you points makes such a big difference for a team.
Yeah. It gives you something you really can rely on going into every game. And you can also work off of him to look to create for others.
And so it's Boston with it after Toronto picking up the basket just moments ago.
I see him.
Kanter against Gasol. The shot's good from Kanter. And the Celtics lead by 1. Guys, no one team gaining control early on.
Yeah, and you look at the lead changes, 6 already.
Pass to Hollis Jefferson. Back to Siakam. That's tipped and out of bounds as Toronto gains possession. And the Raptors making a change here. Boucher is checked in. Toronto's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Outside, Davis. Pass to Gasol. Just 5 on the clock. Boucher passes to Hollis Jefferson. Offensive rebound. And it is good at the buzzer. Wow.
Resourceful move there, ending the period on a high note.
Yeah, great job of getting a look before the horn sounded and gaining some momentum.
Pascal Siakam getting it done for the Toronto Raptors. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. Gordon Hayward reunited with his college coach, Brad Stevens. He said they go way back.
Our relationship started when I was in high school. He came to my morning workouts and really recruited me at Butler and was kind of the first guy that I think believed in me that I could make it to the next level.
And I'm sure, Greg, that relationship played a big role in Hayward deciding to join the Boston Celtics.
And not just a connection, but a respect. Hayward now a veteran in this league, while Stevens has moved into the conversation for one of the better young coaches in our league.
And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And from what we've seen so far from the Raptors guys, your thoughts?
Well, you can see these guys are unafraid to take chances defensively.
Yeah, it's a gambling style that pays off, GA, keeping things in disarray for that offense.
On the court for the Celtics, second quarter underway. Smart and Brown outside on the wings. Enes Kanter is out there with Williams. And it's Wanamaker in at the point guard. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, after 5 years as an assistant in Toronto, last season Nick Nurse moved to head coach of the Raptors, and the team responded, winning the franchise's first NBA championship. Nurse has been at this for 3 decades. He got his first head coaching position at the age of 23. And he has moved all throughout basketball, both domestically and abroad, guiding 15 teams in 5 different countries. And after winning it all last year, Kevin, he's finally made it to the top.
David, he sure has a long and winding journey. Thank you. Celtics leading by 4. Guys, we've seen some excellent offensive output.
Yeah, great momentum for them offensively.
Oh, what incredible precision. Brown cutting the D to pieces with his passing.
Now, here is Lowry. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against the Utah Jazz.
Yeah, but it wasn't all about himself. I mean, he kept everybody else in the loop. His passing was tremendous.
And there's the call on Kyle Lowry. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Williams, he's checked in for Cantor. Quarter number 2, we're about 2 minutes in. Right side, Williams. The pass to Wanamaker. Just 5 to shoot, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. They get Marc Gasol. The Celtics have looked good at the line tonight. They're perfect in 4 attempts.
Two shots.
That free throw, no good. Chris, more and more we're seeing star players give their sneakers to fans at the end of games. Did you ever do that?
Oh, yeah, man. Especially when I was with Dada, I would give a pair of shoes away after every game.
Oh, great.
I really love doing it on the road. At home is really cool, but on the road is great because that's where you know that fan braved all those other fans and the elements to wear your jersey and to be the only one there, so you look for that kid. I used to look for the kid with the number 4 Weber jersey and be like, hey, kid, I know what you went through to wear that tonight. You make sure you go home with these bragging rights. Tell them these are fresh from the game when we beat your team, baby.
Yeah, that's a neat way to connect.
Yeah.
Now, here's Lowry. He has 5. Gasol's in the post. Drops in the layup for 2.
Showing the muscle, Gasol skilled at powering through the contact and finishing.
Here we go. Get going.
Wanamaker the pass to Williams. And a miss there on the triple. Well, it was the Raptors winning their last game against the Jazz in Salt Lake City.
In that one, they owned the backboards. Most of the second chance opportunities went to them.
Yeah, if you can be that much better on the glass, you're going to win the game.
3-pointer, Lowry drains the 3-pointer. Lowry's got the game tied up here for Toronto.
You cannot leave him alone like that, especially from long range.
Smart finds Hayward. Back to Smart. And it's Toronto with the rebound.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
Yeah, you can see why he's established that reputation. Strong understanding of how to defend at the rim.
Here's Smart. The Raptors getting the bucket. That one's off, still out of sync. The Raptors have gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter so far. Anunoby passes to Lowry. Can't hit from in close. Boston's gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting. Baseline try, and Wanamaker gets it to go. Wanamaker's got 8 points. Outside Lowry.
No shot.
Pass to Gasol. No good that time. Good D by Williams. Boston's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Here's Smart, poked loose. And so it looks like the Raptors will retain possession here. And a chance now to look at the schedule for the Raptors. On Saturday, they'll be playing against Blake Griffin and the Detroit Pistons. Then on Monday, they'll be taking on Klay Thompson and the Golden State Warriors.
And just looking ahead to what's on tap, there are a lot of winnable games for them, but you can't go into the stretch with that mentality. You've got to focus on what's in front of you and bring it every night.
Okay, with this break, let's run down the point guards with the most assists in the league in the past 10 games. Kyle Lowry is second.
And these are the best passers in the NBA. No question about it. Every one of them is willing and able to be the floor general out there and make sure the offense is running at full speed.
Well, it's fun to watch these guys in action. Their creativity, the vision they have, it's point guard play at its best.
First one falls for him. And he makes both free throws.
And some teams have fancy dinners, guest speakers, and field trips. I mean, the Celtics culture is more straightforward. It's all about the work.
Now here's Williams. He's still scoreless so far in this one. He kicks to Walker. Good work defensively by Lowry.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
Yeah, Greg, that's just great defense, forcing his man into a difficult attempt.
And that work ethic, the core of the Celtics' values, are written on a big placard on their locker room wall.
Yeah, it emphasizes unselfishness, execution, toughness, and hustle. Those are the values of their team.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the D.
Yo, watch Lowry. The ball.
Pass to Anunoby. Passes it to Van Vliet. Jacks up a three. It's rebounded by Tice. And it's Walker with the ball, bringing it up for the Celtics. The Wizards on the road to face them after this game. That game is the first and last of their homestand. Here's Williams. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. He talked about a back-and-forth game. This is the definition.
You have to love these kinds of games, scoring-wise, keeping everybody on their toes.
Now, here is Ibaka. He had a 27-point outing in their last game against the Utah Jazz. Walker against Lowry. From the arc. Offensive rebound. Boucher. That shot is off target. That makes him 2 for 3. Walker finds Tice. Back to Walker. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. And it's a 3-point Celtic lead.
Well, this is the thing about Walker. He will challenge you from the perimeter. He will challenge you inside also.
Lowry passes to Ibaka. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry. Lowry's got 3 assists tonight.
I remember when you get in trouble for shooting the three as a big man. Now teams want their bigs operating outside the three-point line.
Now here's Williams. Back to Tice. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Tice has got his second bucket.
One of the few guys in the league who make a lead pass like that. Oh, just a fantastic look.
Shot from 12. Nice jump shot. Good. Van Vliet's got it all tied up now for the Raptors.
And you see the ability to rise and fire from mid-range, even against that length.
Yeah, the defender just couldn't quite close the gap all the way and got burned for it.
Outside Lowry. A beautiful reverse layup. Lowry's got 7 points for the quarter.
A veteran guard with a knack for penetrating defenses. Lowry can pretty much get any shot he wants.
Now here's Walker. 11 points last game, and Hayward gets it to go.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Lowry against Walker. Left side, Ibaka. Over Tice. And Serge Ibaka, the bucket on the assist by Lowry. Lowry's got his 4th assist in this one. Smart kicks to Hayward. And a wide open look for Walker. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Oh, you know what it is, Greg. One play at a time. That's got to be the mindset, especially in such a tight game.
Here's Anunoby. Rebounded by the Celtics. Tice has got 6 rebounds in the game.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Now, here's Walker. He's got 14. It's deflected. Here's Anunoby. Now the pass to Boucher. The shot is good, and so is his shooting tonight, 3 for 4.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Hayward passes to Smart. Now here's Hayward. Tight defense on him. Can't hit the free throw line jumper.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
The shot from the low post is good. That's 12 points for Kyle Lowry.
Deceptive and skilled at that guard position. When Lowry's scoring like this, good luck trying to defend him.
Now, here's Tice. 20 points for him last game against Milwaukee.
And he had 2 blocks also, don't forget. I mean, it tells you what kind of presence he was for him at both ends of the floor.
Walker's shot is off. The Raptors with the lead. 1:09 left in the first half. Lowry drawing the double team. Boucher kicks to Lowry. There's the triple. It's rebounded by Tice. Tice has got 7 rebounds in the game. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Williams has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Oh, nice look there from Smart, finding the open man.
Toronto's gotten cold from deep in the second quarter, just 2 of 6 from long range. Lowry against Walker, and stolen by Hayward. Smart on the wing. Back to Hayward, outside Walker. Tice passes to Williams, and here's Walker outside. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Ibaka's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Van Vliet kicks to Lowry. From deep. And the last second attempt does not go in for him.
Well, it's not just on the offensive end that Hayward contributes. A solid defender as well.
Kyle Lowry firing on all cylinders for the Toronto Raptors. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks, Kevin. Here with Brad Stevens. Coach, what did you think of your team's energy in the first half?
I think the energy's fine. I thought we did look a little gassed at the end of that first stint for some of our starters, but I thought for the most part it was good.
Thanks very much, Coach. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody, welcome back from the first half. Been a dandy so far. A dandy. You like that word, Kenny?
You know
it's
what?
a dandy.
My third grade teacher used to say that all the time.
That you're a dandy.
So this is a dandy of a class.
It is. And this is a dandy of a show. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet, Shaquille O'Neal.
So what's a dandelion?
Well, basically, that's what the class was.
A really cool lion.
Got it.
The first quarter for the Raptors was fairly even. They were able to squeeze ahead by the end of the period with just a 1-point lead. They couldn't hold on to the slim lead they had at the start of the second quarter and headed into the locker room with the game all knotted up. And taking a look at the Raptors, Kenny, what did you see out there?
Efficiency. You know, I think that's big. That's a key to success. You got to protect the basketball. You can't make those risky passes that lead to highlight film dunks. So I thought it was a great job.
And Shaq, what are your thoughts on Boston?
The three-point shot has really, really helped them out. I don't always like to see teams rely on the three, but when it's dropping like that, I say roll with it. They keep setting good screens, running these pick and rolls, they'll be tough to beat.
That's all for now. Say goodbye to the folks. Thanks
Goodbye,
for
folks.
joining us. Third quarter, just about ready to begin.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. What a game we're seeing from Kemba Walker.
And he's shown just how adept he can be at creating contact and then cashing in at the line.
Yeah, I mean, showing that tenacity both mentally and physically.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Third quarter action getting rolling right now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. So for Toronto right now, Siakam and Ibaka, the duo down low. Lowry out there with Fred VanVleet, and it's Anunoby in at the 3 slot. Basket counts.
Look, with good size and underrated athleticism, Hayward's able to muscle through the contact.
Pass to Anunoby. Back to Lowry. Takes the 13-footer. Good for basket number 6 from him in the contest. He's shooting 6 for 12.
And he's done everything they've asked for tonight. I mean, it's all because of all the work he's done that this game is even close.
Walker goes in. He gets that one to drop. He's now 5 of 12.
How about the quick feet of Walker that really come into play on his drives to the rack? Well, that's 3 straight German League titles for Daniel Theis. I mean, before he made his NBA debut at the age of 24, he's an athletic two-way player, and he's shown he belongs.
And last season, Daniel Theis shooting over 40% from long range, and Chris over 75% around the rim.
Yeah, Kevin, wouldn't you call that great efficiency, both inside and out? New contract this summer. The reward is terrific play. Two.
Free throw good, Ibaka. See, well, we've heard some people criticize the league's obsession with the three-pointer, saying the game is less fun to watch. You and I have talked to coaches who do not like the style of play. Would you agree with that?
You know what, I do, Kev, but it's all in the way that it happens. So let's talk about a team like Golden State, okay? Golden State shoots so many threes, right? But they don't shoot the most threes, and they have the best ball movement. And they still take the most number of twos. And so they have a balanced game. Now, they had 3 of the best shooters last season out of any team maybe in the history of the game. And they don't take the most threes, but then you have teams that have every guy shooting under 30%, and they're shooting 100 threes with no ball movement. Yeah, something's backwards. It's still about playing basketball and shooting threes, not shooting threes during a game that happens to be a basketball game, if that makes any sense.
It does. Perfect sense. And a moment now to look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it has been trending for Tatum.
And one thing that has been very consistent for him the last few years, his ability to continue to deliver more and more offense. He's been doing everything that's been asked of it.
Now, Siakam. Following the miss by Kemba Walker from deep.
And while we got a chance, let's look at some numbers for Brown. He's averaging 20 points, 6 rebounds, and 2 assists. Fantastic totals for him across the board. I wouldn't be surprised if he keeps rolling.
I think if you talk to anyone on this team, they believe in his abilities 100%.
2 shots.
And that one falls, and that puts him up by 1 point. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2.
They're ahead, but if they don't get a stop here, that free throw could prove critical.
Shot's good by Walker.
They're doing work here in the second half, 3 or 4 to start.
Tatum against Siakam. Plays it up and in on the nice reverse. Siakam's got 15. A great competitive game so far.
And from the look of it, this one could go right down to the wire.
Tatum dishes to Walker. No good on the triple.
He had 6 points from long range in the first half, but nothing's fallen here since.
And Hayward with the block.
A rare block shot by Gordon Hayward. He has the instincts to do more of this, but neither the suddenness nor the strength.
Watch Walker. Here we go. Get a good look. Good look.
Walker against Lowry. Walker the pass to Hayward. Brown outside. 9 feet out. And that one hits back iron.
He doesn't miss many of those. I mean, still, that's exactly the shot they were looking for.
And stolen by Hayward. Kicks it to Walker. Back to Hayward. Over in the corner, Brown. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Drains it from beyond the arc. Brown's got the game tied up here for the Celtics.
Determining Brown's ceiling, I mean, how good of an outside shooter can he become? I mean, to me, that's the only question. But he may have already exceeded expectations.
Now, here is Lowry. 14 points for him. Van Vliet with it. Brown's there. Van Vliet can't get it to go.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
Yeah, you can see why he's established that reputation. Strong understanding of how to defend at the rim.
Here is Lowry. Jason Tatum picking up that last basket. Ibaka outside. The 3. Rebound Boston. Hayward outside. And stolen by Siakam. Dishes it to Lowry. Releases. Off the left rim and out. And here's Hayward. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. A 2-point game. Siakam inside. Defended by Tice. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. And Boston called for the foul. The Raptors have gone 9 of 10 from the line, so making the most of their chances.
Two.
Free throw good, Siakam. And Toronto will go for a different look here. Marc Gasol is checked in for Ibaka. Rondé Hollis-Jefferson comes in for OG Anunoby. Powell, he's checked in for Fred VanVleet. Davis is subbed in for Kyle Lowry. The Celtics also changing it up. Cantor checked in for Daniel Tice. Robert Williams comes in for Gordon Hayward. And Brad Wanamaker subbed in for Walker. Siakam hits them both. Boston's gone 1 of 4 in 3-point shots here in the third. Feeds to Tatum. Brown outside. Shoots. No good. For Toronto, they've gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. Pass to Powell. Siakam with it. Some nice ball movement here by the Raptors. Back to Davis. 6 to shoot. Poked away.
set it up. Hey, yo, get on Jason.
Here's Tatum. That's good from 17 feet away.
Good Jay.
Tatum's got 4 points now in the quarter.
You love the confidence of Tatum. He'll rise and fire, even with the defender glued to him.
Now, Siakam. 17 points in the game. They grab their own miss, and he makes that one. Siakam's got 19 points.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Yeah, that's what's frustrating because you did the job defensively to get the stop, and then you gave it right back.
Now, here's Cantor. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game. Wanamaker misses. For Toronto, they've gone 4 of 9 from the floor so far in the third. And Enes Kanter picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Passes to Siakam. Back to Hollis Jefferson. The pass to Siakam. And Toronto turns it over again. Let's go to the 2K leaderboard. These teams have been terrific at turning turnovers into points. The Raptors in second.
They've shown a tremendous ability to cash in on their opponent's mistakes, creating offense with their defense.
Here's Wanamaker. 8 points for him. Outside Williams. He kicks it to Cantor. 5 to shoot.
Hey, yo, right here, baby.
Here's Williams. Second chance shot, and the layup good by Tatum. Tatum's got 6 points in the quarter.
The anticipation, the length. Tatum maximizes the opportunity on both ends.
Davis looking for an opening. Pass to Gasol. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow.
Hey, yo, get on Jason.
Tatum with it. He seems to always be finding ways to score, averaging around 23.5 points a game. Lets it go from 14.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
And just like his brother Powell, Marc Gasol active in humanitarian causes.
I mean, we saw him volunteering on rescue boats in the Mediterranean. Mark doing his part, but also bringing attention to that humanitarian crisis.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Now, the size of Gasol makes him a tough cover. Plus, he knows how to draw fouls.
As he enters his mid-30s, Marc Gasol showing no signs of slowing down. If anything, I think he's a better all-around basketball player.
2.
And he knocks down the first one. And through his first 8 seasons in the NBA, Marc Gasol made a total of 12 three-pointers. Nowadays, Greg, he'll make more than that in a month.
and you ask around, he's always been capable. A great shooting touch. It's just a different job description for big men nowadays.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
And the former second-round pick, Gasol's become an elite player at his position. He's a force at both ends.
From the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, Kyle Lowry is hard-nosed, as we all know, and if you ask him, it comes from his upbringing in Philadelphia. Lowry said, "A Philly player is what a basketball player is. We played on concrete. You got to be mentally tough. You're not trying to be athletic. You get hit the wrong way, you run into a metal pole." And Kevin, that's what made him, from Philly to Villanova to Toronto to an NBA champion.
I don't know about running into the metal pole, but that sounds painful. But he's certainly as tough as he can be. David, thank you. Boston with the ball. Following the miss by Pascal Siakam. Wanamaker misses.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
Well, that's why he's out there right now. In situations like this, he stands tall to prevent points.
Hollis Jefferson, and the shot is good. Hollis Jefferson's got it all tied up now for Toronto.
I like that pick play. I mean, you can see how easily it makes it for him to get to the cup.
Back to Wanamaker. Tatum on the wing. He dishes it to Williams. Here's Wanamaker.
And taking a look at some of the stats here for Powell. He's been on a tear since the All-Star break, going really to another level, averaging 23 points per game, 2 assists, and 2 rebounds. To have a scorer like him consistently deliver you points makes such a big difference for a team.
2 shots.
Yeah. It gives you something you really can rely on going into every game. And you can also work off of him to look to create for others.
The first free throw is good. Marcus Smart's checked in for Boston. And so he makes both from the line. Toronto trailing. Outside, Davis. Pass to Gasol. Shoots over Cantor. And there's Gasol. That's good on the assist by Davis. And that's now 8 points for Marc Gasol.
Nice job. Gasol has great touch from these in between spots on the floor.
Smart deciding where to go with it. Passes it to Tatum. Shoots over Powell. Boston again missing. For Toronto, they've gone 6 of 14 since halftime. A little cold from the field. Davis, the pass to Siakam.
Switch.
For the lead, and he sinks the layup. Siakam's got 21 in the game.
His teammates keep getting him the ball in his favorite spots. This done a lot for his shooting percentage.
Wanamaker, the pass to Brown. Over Gasol. Brown, good. Brown's got 14 points for the game.
Oh, he's got a role in this quarter, taking it on himself to guide their offense.
Davis finds Siakam. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. Siakam's got 11 in the second half. Wanamaker, the pass to Tatum. With the floater. Fast break, here they come.
Foul. Shooting 2. Two.
Free throw good, Davis. Some changes for Toronto. Serge Ibaka has checked in for Hollis Jefferson, and it's Fred VanVleet in for Powell. And a change for the Celtics. Walker's checked in. And both free throws good for Davis. And Boston has possession. There's 38 seconds left to play in the third. And Brown throws it down.
He can go inside, he can shoot it, he can dominate on the fast break. And tonight, Brown is doing it all.
Now here's VanVleet. He's been putting up the points on a very steady basis, averaging around 17.5 points a game. Davis kicks to Siakam. 5 on the clock. The shot off that time. Great D that time from Tatum. Here's Walker. Shoots over VanVleet. Misses the wing J. Pascal Siakam getting it done for the Toronto Raptors. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. Right back after this break. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them And what a beautiful feed.
I mean, well, if you're the coaching staff, I mean, you're pumped up. This highlight will not only make it on the TV, it'll make it into the film session tomorrow.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. On the court for the Celtics, Walker and Smart, the guards. Hayward at small forward with Tatum at the 4. And it's Tice in at the 5. Now, here's Walker. Nice ball movement by Boston. Here's Tatum. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Kyle Lowry picks one up there.
Well, that's the thing. Tatum's sneaky. He understands how to put the defender at a disadvantage.
Moves on moves. Greg, that's Jason Tatum.
I mean, this guy's a natural isolation scorer. Jab steps, crossovers, turnarounds, fadeaways. He's got an awful lot in his bag.
Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. Well, guys, you talk about players coming in and with a huge impact. Jason Tatum showed he was more than ready to be an NBA star.
Rare do you see a player as polished and as impactful as Tatum. Stepped right in to be one of the top players on a top team with Boston. Fits their system perfectly, and really the sky is the limit for that young man.
Good on both.
And what you love about Tatum is that scoring gene, but with efficiency, both from the field and the line.
Now here's Van Vliet, started by Smart. The shot by Lowry, wide open. Good, and Van Vliet gets the assist.
I mean, logs his first 3 of the second half after nailing 2 in the first. They don't want to let this fella get going.
The pass to Hayward. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Siakam up top, guarded by Walker. Floats it up there for Siakam. The shot will not fall.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
Oh, I'm always surprised when it doesn't happen. I'm sure these two will have a good laugh about it later.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
Shooting 2.
First one falls for him. And so Tatum nails them both. And so Lowry will bring it up for the Toronto Raptors. They lead by 1. Here's the teardrop. He lays it in. Lowry's got 19 points.
That's just great touch. The teardrop, well, that's all about feel.
Walker against Lowry. And it's Walker penetrating, and that one drops for him. 20 points for him.
Now, even with contact, Walker is dynamite, finishing easily over the intense D.
3-pointer, Lowry. It's rebounded by Tice. Tice has got his 8th rebound here tonight. And stolen by Siakam. And Lowry gets it to go. Lowry's got 9 points now in just the second half.
And that's what you like to see right there. A solid move to give himself some room and take it inside.
Walker dishes to Hayward. Pass to Tice. And here's Walker. Defended by Ibaka. Good on that shot, and with that, the Toronto lead is cut down to just 1 on the basket from Kemba Walker.
Don't you love the passion Walker plays with? An incredible athlete who somehow muscles in tough shots.
Now, here's Siakam. And here is Van Vliet. Just 5 on the clock. And only 6 feet tall in shoes, Fred VanVleet's not the biggest, but his toughness, Greg, his toughness, mentally and physically, is unquestioned.
And Kevin, growing up in Rockford, Illinois, gave him that perspective. Friends and family gone too soon. Basketball was the path to something better.
2-2.
Free throw good, VanVleet. And so he hits both. Celtics trail by 3. Outside, Walker. Count it, good. Walker's got 24 points.
And although Walker is just 6'1", he possesses impressive strength, as he showed right there.
The drive by Siakam. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Way to attack there and then create the contact.
Two.
Free throw good, Siakam. He's perfect from the line this time.
And he's been rock solid at the free throw line tonight. A little bit of an unexpected bonus for them.
Lowry against Walker. They double-team Walker. The shot by Hayward, wide open. That falls. Nice feed that time from Walker. Hayward's got the game tied up here for the Celtics. To the middle. It's stolen by Tice. Down low. Here's Smart. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Fires the 3. VanVleet can't get it to go.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Offensive rebound. The kick out to Walker. Here's Smart. And the rejection by Ibaka.
The size, the timing of Ibaka, tailor-made for protecting the rim.
Strange game for him. Barely made any noise in the first half, and here in the second, he's been everywhere.
Now, here is Ibaka. Here's Lowry. He can't get that one to fall. Good work defensively by Smart. Hayward finds Walker. Outside Tatum. And again, Boston with the triple.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give him from behind the arc.
Raptors trail by 6. Here's VanVleet. Outside for Lowry. Clock at 6. Can they get it? Sinks the three-pointer. Lowry's got 10 points in the quarter.
Knocks down his second 3 of the half. I mean, he had 2 of them in the first half also, doing some solid work from deep.
And the rejection by Ibaka. Now the Raptors moving it up. Here's Siakam. Great D that time from Tatum.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
Yeah, you can see why he's established that reputation. Strong understanding of how to defend at the rim.
Now here's Walker. The rebound by Ibaka.
His shot's just, it's not there right now. With his team leading, perhaps, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
And the shot will not go from Anunoby. Boston leading by 3. Here's Tatum. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Serge Ibaka picks one up there.
Yeah, the footwork, the positioning. Tatum's a difficult cover inside.
You talk about players that have transformed their bodies in the NBA. How about Gordon Hayward? Has added muscle every year while maintaining that speed and agility.
Two.
And the first one drops. You know, Greg, when he came into the league, Hayward looked so young. You almost don't recognize him now.
I mean, the suit of armor from his time in the weight room and the hair looking sharp to match.
And so Tatum nails them both.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
And the Raptors call time here. We've seen Kemba Walker really having a great game.
He's running wild. They had to call a timeout just to take away at least some of his momentum.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Hey, guys. During the last timeout, I listened to Nick Nurse talk to his team. He told them flat out, we are turning the ball over too much, guys. We can't keep making the hero ball play. Slow it down, run the offense, and make the safe pass. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David.
Two.
The first one falls. Both shots good from the stripe.
A good sign that he's getting to the line a lot here in the second half, putting pressure on the D.
The dish now to Hayward. Smart kicks to Hayward. Left block shot on the way. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Ibaka's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Walker in the corner. Cans it from downtown. Walker's got 27.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Yeah, and they aren't just chucking up anything. I mean, they're doing a great job of creating quality looks.
Shots good by Ibaka.
All that practice on the positioning and timing of the catch and shoot, paying huge dividends for Ibaka.
And he gets it to go. Walker's got the lead up to 6 now for the Celtics.
This quarter expending tremendous energy at the offensive end, and he's not slowing down. He's still calling for it.
And the basket is good. He's got 26.
Taking things into his own hands. He's been a beast this quarter.
Boston's gone to three-point range for 12 of their points in the final quarter on 4 of 5 shooting. Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. And now we've got a moment for our Jordan Player of the Game, Jason Tatum.
And he's had the hot hand tonight, Kevin, no doubt about it. He's gotten his field goal percentage up over 60, and you're only going to get it that high when you're taking good, smart shots.
And the Celtics making a change here. Brown's checked in. Tice passes to Hayward. Kicks to Walker. Hayward, left side. That one falls through. It's his 6th make from the floor this game, now 6 for 10.
You got to appreciate the IQ of Hayward. I mean, he reads the defense well. He knows when to put the ball on the deck.
Siakam passes to Ibaka. Back to Siakam.
Hey, yo, right here.
The shot, no good. Now the Celtics take it the other way. Hayward outside. Up top, Brown. Here's Walker. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got 5 assists in the game.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
Now here's Van Vliet.
No shot. Screen, Kevin.
Back to Lowry.
Watch the corner.
Shot clock at 5. The 3 ball. And again, Toronto with the triple.
Drills his 3rd 3 of the half. I mean, that's 15 points from long range for him today.
Brown kicks to Tice. Pass to Walker. And he lays it straight in. Walker's got 33 points.
Well, there you see there. This is what Walker's built to do. Score the basketball. He's having a terrific night.
Here's Van Vliet. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Two.
And the first one at the line is good. Marc Gasol's checked in for the Raptors. And good on the second, so he makes them both. And it's Walker with the ball, bringing it up for Boston. It's a 5-point game. Floats one, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Sometimes the D is helpless against Walker. His speed, cleverness, and touch from everywhere makes him a near impossible cover.
Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Walker.
Not a guy you want to foul. Walker's a tremendous free throw shooter and does a great job of getting himself to the line.
Kemba Walker hits them both. Raptors trail by 7. Lowry up top, guarded by Walker. A nice shot by Gasol.
When you need a big bucket, Gasol is there and as dependable as they come.
Brown the pass to Tice. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. They get Marc Gasol.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Shooting 2.
No good on the free throw. He hits the second from the line. Raptors trail by 6. And the Raptors call time here.
And they're committing an awful lot of fouls here, and not of the good variety. You don't want to give up easy layups, sure, but it's been a nonstop parade to the foul line.
Here's Lowry. Anunoby in the corner. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry. Lowry's got his 7th assist here tonight. Celtics leading by 3. Brown the pass to Tice. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a 3-point play. They get Marc Gasol.
Such incredible hops for a center. Look, it allows him to hold his own against any other 5 in the league.
One shot.
Raptors trail by 6. Now Lowry. And he uses the glass on the layup. Lowry's got 31.
And what a take from Lowry, using that quickness to just blaze to the rim.
Walker surveying the floor. Brown right side. Walker against Lowry. They get it back. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Shooting 2.
He drops the first one, and that puts them up by 5. And so he drops them both. It's a 6-point ball game.
Jumping on the chance to up their lead at the line.
We've got 1:28 left in the 4th quarter. And so it's Walker with it, who brings it up for the Boston Celtics. Makes it off the glass. Walker's got the lead up to 8 now for the Celtics.
He does all the little things. I mean, he does the big things. He's got them in front with another outstanding performance.
Lowry with the ball. From downtown, Gordon Hayward comes up with the rebound. Now here's Brown. Tice kicks to Brown. Inside. Walker against Lowry. Just 5 to shoot, and Gasol comes to help. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. And so it's Boston with it. Three-pointer, Lowry. Rebound, Boston. Tatum dishes to Walker. 27 seconds left in the game. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Lowry from outside, and that one is off. Walker with some nice D. And so the Celtics now can just hold on to the ball. So it's the Celtics picking up the win. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did, you have to feel good about it. Really an outstanding effort all the way around.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Chris Webber, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long and good night, everyone.